Welcome back, everybody. Boops here with my 3DS. This is the main one I use. This is the 3DS Extra Large. Means it has a bigger screen. I also have a 2DS that I use. This one's just for physical games. I don't have anything downloaded on here. I don't know why, but I just like to use this one too. Yeah, on my main 3DS, I have that Splatoon background, and I think it gives you that, yeah, Splatoon music. Even though there's no Splatoon game for the 3DS. On here there's a bunch of games. I have some in folders. First one is the cartridge. I have Pokemon Heart Gold in there. Down below we have a bunch of games. These are the ones that I recently, I guess, wanted to play. So we got both Gunman Clive 1 and 2. These are side-scrolling Western shooters that you can play in 3D. They're pretty dope. We got the eShop down here that closes very soon. As of filming this video, I think it closes in 2 days. We got Monster Hunter Generations. I haven't really played any Monster Hunter games. Over here, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. 2 different ones to try. We got Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D. Kind of cool to have a, Resident Evil game on the 3DS. And it's a full shooter. You actually get to move around and aim and shoot. And it's also playable in 3D, which is kind of crazy. We also have Resident Evil Revelations. I think that's also playable in 3D. Then we got 2 Phoenix Wright games here, Ace Attorney Trilogy and Dual Destinies. Up here we have Gardenscapes. We got Mario Express. Oh, Dr. Mario Express. That's the pills. It's kind of like Tetris. We got Silver Falls, 3 Down Stars. I picked this game up because it's like a full 3D shooter, but it's kind of on the same scale of like a Resident Evil game. And that's kind of cool to see running on a 3DS. This is kind of very old, limited hardware. Over here we got Pokemon Rumble World. It's a free-to-play game. And Super Mario 3D Land. Then we have the Netflix app, which I think still works. Your 3DS camera, if you want to take pictures. That's just a demo. Old apps. Flipnote Studio 3D is the exclusive app that you can only get by redeeming points on Nintendo's website. Anyways, then we have a bunch more in the folders. There's like the main folder here, I call it Play. We got stuff like Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Dream Radar, which I think is just you moving the DS around and taking pictures of Pokemon in your room or wherever you are. Beyblade Evolution. I loved Beyblade as a kid. Liberation Maiden. I don't remember actually anything about this. I'll have to check that out. Dr. Mario, another one. The original Plants vs. Zombies. Pokemon Battle Troze. I think this is like a puzzle matching game. I'm just trying to get as many Pokemon games as I can. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Game & Watch Collection. Dylan's Rolling Western. This is like a 3D platforming with the main character being a armadillo, I think, that rolls up. And the game's playable in 3D. That's pretty cool. Mario and Donkey Kong, Minis on the Move. I don't really know how this game works. It just looked cool. Pushmo. You're pushing like blocks around in like a 3D space. And you're kind of making platforms as you push everything around. It's made for the 3DS, played in 3D. Looked pretty cool. We got the Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. This was Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. We just didn't get it. We got like the 3rd one. Weird long story. This game isn't downloaded yet. Kid Icarus Uprising, never tried it, but it was cheaper to download it on the eShop than it was to go get a physical cart. And the crossover, Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. So Professor Layton, I believe, is a Nintendo character, or like a 3DS, DS character. And this is his crossover game with Phoenix Wright. I haven't played any of these games, so I'll have to try those. We have more. This one's called Try. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. Not sure what that is, but I guess it looked cool. Street Fighter 4 3D edition. Yeah, this one's playable in 3D. That's pretty cool. X-Cave 3 Tower of Destiny. Don't really remember what this game's about, but it looked cool. Pokédex 3D. This is like a very limited Pokédex. It has like 20 Pokemon or something. GameRoom in 3D, A Monstrous Adventure. Once again, I'm not too sure what this is, but it looked really cool. Chibi-Robo Photo Finder. Oof. I haven't heard good things about this, but I thought it would be worth the try. It's another one of those games where you have to use the 3DS cameras to find stuff in the real world. We have 4 different Japanese rail sim 3D games. We have 5 types of trains, monorail trip to Okinawa, Travel of Steam, and Journey to Kyoto. And these are kind of cool. They're playable in 3D. They're actual videos that someone recorded of the trains going between stations, and then they have an overlay of the train controls. Kind of basic, but it's a lot of fun. Toy Defense. This is top-down, like really bare graphics. Basically a tower defense. RPG Maker Fest. I just saw this the other day. Apparently you can make your own RPG game. But yeah, I'll have to try that out at some point. That's it for that folder. We got more in the folder called More. Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary Edition. 80s Overdrive. It's like an old school racing game that you can play in 3D with some pretty cool visuals. Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color. Urban Trial 2 Freestyle. I feel like I had the first one too. Or maybe that's on the Vita. 3D Firefighters. Pretty sure it's just a firefighter simulator, but in 3D on the 3DS. Kind of cool. The Keep. Big Base Arcade. I guess I had to get a fishing game. I think this one's playable in 3D. RTO 2. There's a bunch of these games. I don't think I played this one that much. They're not very good games in general. Photo Dojo. This one's a classic that I think comes pre-installed on a 3DS. Oh yeah, as well as Face Raiders. These are pre-installed, I'm pretty sure. Then we have free to play over here. Ironfall Invasion. I don't remember if I actually bought the full version of this game or not. I gotta double check that. But that's like a 3D shooter. Pretty cool. Real Deal Baseball Rusties. Someone made, I think it was Nick Robinson, he made a really good video about this character and this game. Definitely check that out. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. I think this is like up to 4 people can play. Pokemon Picross. I don't really remember what this one's about. Pokemon Shuffle. Yeah, some sort of puzzle games. I don't remember exactly. Stretchmo. Oh, I have Pushmo. I guess there's also Stretchmo. This one's free to play though. Oh, Nintendo Badge Arcade. I think this is a collection of mini games where you just get badges. But yeah, these are all free to play. And then we have creative apps, kind of like that Flipnote Studio. Colors 3D, we can just kind of draw. Inchworm Animations. This is where you draw frame by frame, and then you can make an animation out of it. Oh, RPG Maker Fez Player. I forgot about this. I don't know why it's in this folder, but this is so you can actually play the games that people make. I gotta move that. Pixel Paint. Another, like, painting app. I am in the movie Circle Entertainment. I think this is where you could film yourself and then put visual effects over it. So that's basically it. Just apps. Yeah, different apps. And that's just your other apps. But yeah, that's what I have on my 3DS at the moment. I think I'm going to try and get a few more things before that eShop closes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was entertaining to see what I have on my 3DS, what games I play, what games I want to play. This system has a lot of games, a lot to offer. I think it's still a lot of fun to play. The 3D is not for everyone, but I enjoy it. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss that eShop. Well, that's about it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. My PS3 just turned on to do its automatic update. Yes, I still have my PS3.